Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to the news update here on Buzzing Pattaya. And the first thing I want to say is my thoughts, prayers and best wishes are with all of those people that sadly were affected by what was a massive fire at the Pattaya floating market. You may or may not be aware, but sadly a section of the area, the Pattaya floating market, is a very popular tourist destination. There's lots of businesses in there, people that are doing their day-to-day trading, etc. And it caught fire just recently, and one section of the actual market itself was just blown away, just destroyed beyond repair. The good news is that actually nobody was hurt, which was only a result of the speed of the fire brigade coming in and dealing with the situation. And also, it's been announced on the Pattaya News that the Pattaya floating market is to reopen on September the 12th, so tomorrow. Which I've got to say is amazing, considering when you see the damage that's been done. Oh, I'm sorry, it fell down then. See the damage that's been done. It's just absolutely destroyed. And the problem is the after effect of this is going to be that we just don't know in terms of the insurance. There's no knowledge right now at the time of making the video as to how the fire started. Obviously, I guess that the actual floating market itself has their own insurance, but I'm not sure how that will affect the actual traders, the guys that were operating from there, selling their day-to-day stuff, whether they have their own individual insurance. Hopefully they do, as to where or how it will all pan out in terms of compensation for the destruction that the fire caused. Luckily, I was on a good note. Nobody was hurt. Had the fire started during the daytime, I think that would have been a much different story. But not luckily, but fortunately, it happened in the evening rather than the daytime. So I think if that was to happen in the daytime, it would have been very, very destructive, because if you've been to the Pattaya floating market, it's quite a compact area. There's narrow wooden walkways that you've got to go in. So, yeah. Anyway, luckily no one's hurt. I don't really like talking about doom and gloom stuff like this, but yeah, no one was hurt. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it will return to its former glory in the near future. Reading through the Pattaya News, I like the Pattaya News. I think they've got their finger on the pulse. They bring a lot of good, up-to-date information to the public. One of the things they wrote about, well, there's an article in there today. It says, no plans to shut down Facebook in Thailand, says new digital minister. And I think they were looking at shutting it down because they were saying, it goes over here, in the late afternoon press conference on August 21st, former Thailand's digital economy society minister Chayawat Thanakamsorn stated that his ministry is planning to seek a court order to shut down Facebook in Thailand for allegedly failing to take action on numerous scams, frauds and fake ads created by users. There have been over 200,000 victims of fraud on Facebook from various ads, fake marketplace scams and other fraud. This totaled over 10 billion baht in financial damages to users affected. And I gotta say, as you know, I get trolled. These people create their fake accounts, sitting downstairs in their mum's basement in their underpants, and they just hide behind fake profiles. They hide behind these false names. However, I'm going to tell you something about this in a minute. Watch this space. So yeah, it is very, very difficult. You can report the people, but honestly, because we've got millions and millions of users, it can't be managed by human beings. They rely on digital technology to do whatever it needs to do, which invariably is nothing. I've reported many places, not played many people, fake accounts. As you know, I get trolled. And, some the action's taken against, some isn't. And it's a bit disappointing, really, when you think that the damage that these people can do or try to do. And obviously, the minister here has looked at it and thought, well, I want to do something about it. However, he says there are more than 45 million Facebook users in Thailand. Many run small businesses and use Facebook live to market their products and services, primary communication tool for many businesses as well. Line over here is very popular. If you do come out here, make sure you've got Line on your phone, because it really is a great communication tool. It's something that's very, very popular out here. But as going back to the Facebook situation, he's decided not to do anything. Here's something for you now. As you may know, this week I've taken someone that's been very abusive to me and caused a lot of problems to court. I can't say any more about that. It's blimey. And that did fall down. I can't say any more about it for legal reasons, but the court case is now in progress, and hopefully in the not too distant future we'll have a summary of that, and action will be taken against that said person. But here's something I didn't realise until recently. One of the things my lawyer said to me as well is that, did you know if someone is making defamatory and liable statements and accusations against you, that there are digital lawyers here that can actually contact Facebook on your behalf? Now, what happens is these people, the one thing they don't realise, and I was just blown away when they told me this, was, where do you use Facebook? Well, mainly you use it either on your phone or in your house, and either or has to have an internet connection. In order to get an internet connection, people, when they generally register their internet, don't think, oh, let's register internet because I'm going to go and abuse someone. They normally register the internet because they want to watch TV or whatever, or they just use their computers. So they usually give their home details, their name, their address, and all these other things. Same with regards to a phone. Obviously, a phone is trackable. So if the messages come from your phone via Facebook, it can be tracked. I had no idea that this was possible. It's a legal situation rather than just a social situation. So, you can't find the information yourself. However, if you can present evidence that people have been liably and slanderously saying accusations against you, which I get, they can actually send a digital lawyer to Facebook. Facebook will then recognize the IP address where you're coming from. They will provide that. Then they can then take that back to the digital world, whatever it is they do, and they track where you are, and they can then send you a summons. Had no idea about it. So let me get this one out of the way first. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that will come to a conclusion very soon. And then I'm going to start on these guys. So, yeah, all good, all good. At the moment, Facebook is going to be given a green light, and there's no plans to actually stop it, despite these frauds and scams that go on online. So if you are a Facebook user here in Thailand, rest assured you'll be okay. Positive stuff now. Right, so I always talk about Thai food. I say Thai food is amazing, and it is. It's one of my favourite cuisines. Now, here, there's in the Pattaya news, in here it says, Tom Kha Gai takes first place among the world's best chicken soups. I actually like that. It's a really nice, like a creamy kind of soup. It's a little bit spicy if they put the peppers in and the chilies in for you, but it really is lovely. And it says Taste Atlas, a website for traditional dishes, local ingredients, and authentic restaurants, has revealed its 2023 food ranking. The top 10 best-rated chicken soups in the world. Tom Kha Gai from Thailand takes first place. Guys, you can get this dish in the stalls that go around. You can also go to many restaurants, they'll do it for you. So don't dismiss it. If you see it, try it. It's a really, really nice coconut chicken soup. It really is lovely. Very creamy, and definitely one that you should try if you come out here. On the subject of food, one of my favourites is Guid Diao Mu Dom Yam. Guid Diao Mu Dom Yam is like a spicy pork with noodles. And if you ask for sen mama means I want the mama noodles that you get in 7-Eleven. It's a really nice soup. It's quite spicy. But if you see the food carts going around the area, especially here in Soi Buakhao, you'll see them. They'll have like a ladle where they're putting the soups in. Stop them and ask them for Guid Diao Mu Dom Yam. It really is up there with the best, in my opinion, for local dishes. Talking of food, Dom's Pizza. Now, if you go over to Pratamnak, I've mentioned this a few times. Over in Pratamnak, it's quite a busy area now. Soi 5, down there by Sands Cafe and everything. It really is a nice up-and-coming area. I quite like spending a lot of time down there just chilling out, relaxing. I go sit down on the beach and just, take the world in my head and just read things what I want to do and start planning my videos and stuff. Go there to Dom's Pizza. Dom's Pizza, Ian went there recently. He said that it was fantastic, and he highly recommended it. So I've put together this for you guys. I haven't eaten there personally, but Ian said it was really, really good. It was one of the best pizzas, the mushroom pizzas that he's ever had. So if you are into your pizzas and you're over that way, check it out. I just want to point out as well, I get given these messages. People say to me, oh, you're just paid to say this. Guys, I don't get a single baht for doing it. I'm just literally sharing stuff that Ian, myself, other people send me, and I just share it with you. I don't get paid anything to promote these businesses. So please, don't think it's a backhand or anything like that, because it clearly is. Well, not clearly, but it isn't. That's my phone. That's another schoolboy error. But yeah, it's just these are just things that I share, guys. So please, don't think these are paid promotions. They're not. Contact the restaurant yourself and ask them. Honestly, they'll have no idea that I even talked about them. Remember the situation where with the Pattaya speedboat operators, and there was some kerfuffle going on down there where they were fighting with each other about the customers. Well, the action now has been taken, which says here, Pattaya Pier, speedboat operators banned from approaching customers. Standard ticket prices have been set. When you go down to Pattaya, particularly when you come into the entrance from Walking Street, if you walk up Walking Street and just about turn in, you'll find there are a lot of ticket operators there, and they'll be sitting there saying, come on, I'll take you to the island. It will cost you 300 baht per person in the speedboat. I think it's 3,000 baht if you want to just hire the speedboat on your own. You can go up onto the ferry. I think the ferry's ticket, I think it's 30 or 40 baht. It's been a while since I've been over to Koh Larn. But the point being is you will get harangued by people trying to sell you tickets. There's no ifs or buts about it. And that stemmed into what was recently the problem we had there with the fighting going on over who was going to take these customers over to Koh Larn. So now they've stepped in and they've basically set the standard ticket price, which I think was set anyway. And this might apply now to the speedboats. I don't honestly know, so please, don't hold me to license on this one. I'm not quite sure, but definitely the ferries always had a standard price. But maybe they've set the standard prices for the speedboats and they can't offer discounted rates and stuff like that. I don't know. Watch this space. Beach Road. Gotta say, hands up now, I've been the first one to criticise them, as I have about Soi 15, I'll talk about that in a second, saying that the road system here is carnage, that they've just really shot themselves in the foot by just digging up everywhere. They are actually going on at quite a good pace now, and the new the new tarmac in Beach Road, I've got to be honest with you, the road surface is really nice now. So how it will stand when we get to the rain season, which we're in now, but we haven't really had a lot of rain, but how it will stand up to the rain, we don't know. We're yet to find that out. But I've got to say, they've done a good job. Soi 15, Soi 15, I was convinced, not a chance in hell would they have it finished. They reckon it's going to be finished by October, and I was laughing my head off saying, not a chance. I've got to say, as you've seen, they are pushing on with it now. They are starting to get a good head of speed going, and they are looking like they are going to actually do it on schedule, which would be fantastic for the city, because obviously we're nestling in towards now to the high season. We're getting closer and closer. So these kind of things like the roadworks on Second Road, on Beach Road, on Soi 15, all of these roadworks need to be done, because if they're not, when we do start getting more and more people, and hopefully you guys will be out soon, when more and more people do come out, it will just gridlock the roads, especially the BART bus. You sit on a BART bus. Ian went over to Jomtien on a BART bus recently. Took him 45 minutes. 45 minutes. It should normally take about 5. So, you've got to be very aware that if you are travelling on any of these transports, bulk taxis, not so much the motorbike taxis because they can nip in and out, but if you are in a car, in a bulk taxi, or you're in a BART bus, just be aware, guys, add a bit of extra time to your journey, particularly if you're going around those areas, like I say, Beach Road, Second Road, Soi 15. Well, Soi 15 you can't get down. But just allow yourself a bit of time for that. Now, birthdays. We've got Wolfgang. Wolfgang's birthday is in Illusion. That's on the 13th, so it's on Wednesday. That starts at 6 p.m. I'd like to thank you for actually sending that in. Finally, people are starting to send me stuff, although saying that today, I've only got 2 pies to announce. One of those was that one there, Wolfgang's birthday, but he's the owner of Illusion down in Soi 6. Go down there. I was in Soi 6 recently. I've got to say, there's a good vibe down there. It was far, far busier than I anticipated. It really, really was. It was a good vibe. Did I have a good time? I had an okay time. Bear in mind, it's not really my scene, but I've got to say, it was just a surprise, a welcoming surprise. And if you are into to the Soi 6 kind of style bars and stuff like that, as you see, there are literally loads and loads of girls there. It really is packed, so you're in for a good time. But it was just nice. It was nice to see the vibe. The area was busy. So, if you are coming out, put it on your radar, pop down there and go and see for yourself that it is actually doing rather well. But like I say, go to Illusion on Wednesday. The owner there, Wolfgang's his birthday. Thank you very much for sending in that information. Again, another birthday party coming up is Mint's down at Soi 6 again. Playpen Bar, that's on Saturday. That starts at 4 o'clock. So go down there and celebrate the party with the girls. I'm sure you'll have a good time. If you are coming out, don't forget, guys, on a Monday and a Friday, we have our meetups. Our meetups where you come over to the Buzzing Lounge here in Soi Chaiboon, 3 o'clock. And it's a great opportunity to meet other guys that are here on holiday. So if you're traveling alone, you want to meet other guys to maybe go out and have a beer with on another day, whatever. It's a great time to do that, networking and meet each other. We take you to some really nice places, some good places, some that you probably never would have gone to. So it's an opportunity there to sort of try out different things. And it's just a nice general vibe. It's 3 o'clock on a Monday and on a Friday. Lasts about 7 or 8 hours, and you can drop off it whenever you want. We provide transport. So come and check that out, guys. Monday and Friday, come down to the Buzzing Lounge. All right, so that's about it really this week. If you do know of people that are having parties, or you do know about restaurants, maybe if you want to shout out a restaurant, I'll probably go down and have a look, and maybe I could do a video. We're talking of videos. Have a look on our TikTok. I keep pushing it and pushing and pushing it. It really is fantastic. It's a great platform for us because we can do short format, 15-second to 30-second videos, punch them out there, so then we put them in playlists. So if you say looking for a restaurant, you can go, right, restaurants. Click on TikTok, go to our page, click on the restaurants, and then go, right, let's flick through. Oh yeah, let's look at this steakhouse. Oh, that looks nice. Let's keep going. Oh, look, there's a pizza. That's what we're actively working very, very hard to build that up. So please have a look on our TikTok. And if you want to see more of our nighttime stuff, have a look on Instagram. Instagram, we do, again, some short reels there. All you got to do is just search for Buzzing Pattaya on either or all the platforms. I'll put both the links in a pinned comment, so have a look down there. And go check it out, guys. It really is a good platform, one that we're working very hard on. So have a look at that. Okay, that's it for me today, guys. Like I say, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will resume back to normality at the floating market on soon, in the 12th, tomorrow. So let's see where that goes. And thank you very much, Steve, for watching. I'm a bit of a lost day because there's not much else to talk about, so I'm kind of waffling. So I'm going to go. And there's my phone again. That's two schoolboy errors. All right. Thanks very much for watching, guys. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on Discord. Over 14,000 people. It's totally free of charge. There's a great wealth of knowledge in there. So please have a look in there. It's a fantastic information source. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link on our website, buzzingpattaya.com. On the left-hand menu, bottom icon, click on there. Remember, if you do join and you support the channel, which is much appreciated, if you do, you're going to get an email, guys, and there will be a link in that email for the members area. It's not Buzzing Pattaya, so please don't think if you register on Buzzing Pattaya, that's it. It's not. Please read the email. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.